Okay, students, today, phonics, the sound of the letter K, like the word kitty, or king, or key. How to make the correct sound for the letter K next. Welcome, students, to Learn English with Teacher Joe. Hello again. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Okay, when you watch, please log into YouTube using your Gmail account and help us here support Learn English with Teacher Joe on YouTube for free. You can help. Click on like, click on the comment section, share the video if you think the video will help others, and please find the red subscribe button if you are new and click on the red subscribe button to follow for more videos like this one. Thank you for students who help us with this and for helping us to grow. Okay, students, let's say hello and take a look at what's happening today up above, okay? Learn English letter sounds for the letter K today. So we will continue with a phonics lesson today, the sound of letters, and today, letter K. All right. Okay, let's say hello. Okay, hi students. How are you? Glad you are back for another lesson. This time today, we'll be working on phonics, okay? So the sound of letter K today. As usual, while we work, let's take a look at some basic student supplies that you may want to have or use as we work today on this phonics lesson. Okay. All right, you may want to use a dictionary. So if you are translating English to your language or your language to English, yes, a paper dictionary is good for translation. You will want to have some paper, okay? So there will be a chance to write in this lesson. So a notebook or paper is good. A pencil or a pen for writing is good. And if you're watching on a computer, you can use your cell phone if you have a translation app or if you're using something like Google Translate. Okay, let's take a look also on the computer. If you're using your computer and you need to translate, of course, you can use Google Translate on your computer. Make sure that English is on the left side and you can use the arrow to choose your language on the right side. Okay, so we can change this and find a different language. You type it in English on the left and you get your translation on the right side, okay? All right, let's take a look at the sheet that we have today and that we're working on for this lesson today. Okay, so what do we have? Phonics again, okay? So what is phonics? Well, the sound of letters. Okay, today, the fifth lesson. So yes, we have done other letters. We'll look at that shortly. Today, the letter K. Let's look at the agenda and the goals for today. So we'll take a look at our to-do list, what is happening today, okay? All right, number one, we're going to learn a little bit about English phonics today, okay? Number two, we're going to learn about the letter K today, okay? So number one and number two, we'll continue as we go through the lesson. Okay, number three, we like to practice 4 different English skills as we work: reading in English, writing in English, listening in English, and talking or speaking in English. Okay, so number 3 is something that we try to complete in each lesson that we do. Okay, all right, number 4. All right, number 4, this will be an activity. So we want to complete a practice reading, listening, and writing activity. Okay, so we'll work on 3 different skills. We'll also learn about how to correctly pronounce the letter K. Okay, so how to correctly do that. We'll use the word list in this section to help you with it. So we'll look at many different vocabulary words that start with the letter K. All right. Okay, number 5, we'll work to complete a practice exercise that will be a reading, listening, and speaking exercise. Okay, so that activity will give you a chance to listen and repeat. We will work with the picture slides for this section to do the speaking, listen, and repeat section. Okay. All right, number 6 for this lesson will be to complete a practice listening and writing activity. This will be a completion of dictation. Okay, so we'd like to complete a dictation lesson where you listen and then write what you hear. Okay, so you'll need some paper for this lesson. All right, number 7, as usual, at the end of the lesson, I'll give you a little bit of information on the next videos that are coming, and we will say goodbye for this lesson. Okay? All right, let's go to the first activity. So actually, let's clean our sheet up here a little bit. So we'll clean up, and we're going to start with number 4. Okay? So reading, listening, and writing using the word list for letter K. Okay? All right, let's go down to the word list. Very quickly, we can review some basics for grammar. Let's do this because we've skipped this the last couple lessons. Some basics for phonics, the sound of letters. Okay, so remember that when we talk about English letters, we're talking about 2 types of letters. So consonants and vowels. Consonants and vowels, 2 types of letters. So we'll continue in this lesson with consonants, okay? We have completed letter B, okay, and letter P. So we have done a phonics lesson on both of those letters. We have completed a lesson on letter D and letter T as well, okay? And this time in this lesson, letter K. Okay, so remember that when we study phonics, we will study the names of the letters and the sounds. Okay, so the name for the letter is K. The sound is kite, kite. Okay, so name K, sound kite, K. Okay, all right. Remember with letters, we can write the letters uppercase. Uppercase letters are big. So when we see the letter K as highlighted here in yellow, this letter is written so that it is bigger. Okay, so that is uppercase. We also have lowercase letters. Lowercase letters are small. So when we look at the yellow highlight here, this letter K is a little bit smaller. So that's lowercase. Uppercase is big, lowercase small. Okay, all right, let's look at the word list. Okay, so let's go with our first activity here. Okay, the word list. Okay, so let's look at the word list and talk about how to pronounce letter K. All right, so Sound of Phonics continues. Letter K, word list. Okay, let's review some basic vocabulary and review how to pronounce this correctly. Okay, all right, so some basic vocabulary. Let's look at that here. Okay. All right, so we see the word name. Okay, so the name of the letter is K. We see the word sound. Okay, so name and sound. Okay, so the name of the letter is K. The sound is key, kitty, kitchen, K. Okay. All right. Remember, when we talk about how to make the sound, we're going to talk about your lip or lips. Okay. So your lips, your teeth. Okay. What are you doing with your teeth? And then your tongue. What do you do with your tongue to make this sound? Okay. All right. So let's do a review here. Let's review how to make the correct sound for letter K. Okay. All right. Let's go to a little bit bigger of a camera here so that we can help you with this one. Okay. Letter K. Okay. How do I make this sound? Okay. Lips, teeth, and tongue. Then can you feel the letter when you make the sound? And can you feel the air when you make the sound? Okay. All right, so let's start with K. All right, and so let's do lips, then teeth, then tongue. Okay. All right, first, your lips. What do you do for K? Okay, well, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. K. K. Okay, so my lips are open to start a little bit. Okay, so K. So my lips, they're open a little bit. K. K. Okay, so lips open. Okay, teeth. My teeth. What do my teeth do when I make the sound and I say the letter, the name K? Okay, well, let's see. Okay, so your teeth, if this are the bottom teeth and this is the top teeth, I start with my teeth a little bit open. Okay, so open a little bit. You can see the space is a little bit. K. Okay, so my teeth are open a little bit, and then my lower jaw comes down. Okay, so K, 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 K. Okay? So, lips are open. Teeth are open a little bit and then down. K, K. All right. Okay, now the difficult part. Your tongue. What are you doing with your tongue? Okay, first, my tongue. Okay, so my tongue it starts down. Okay. I can never remember how to do this. The tongue starts down. So if this is the lower teeth, okay. So my tongue is relaxed and flat. Okay, flat and down. Okay. When you make this sound, you're going to lift your tongue. Okay, so if this is my tongue, okay, I'm going to lift the back of my tongue. Okay. So if this part here is my upper teeth, and this is my tongue, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to start down, but I'm going to push up with the back of my tongue, and I'm going to push and touch. K, 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 K. You can see it. K. So you scrape. Your tongue touches the top of your mouth in the back. Okay, so like that. So if this is my tongue, K, K, K. So down. But as soon as I open my teeth a little bit, my tongue goes up. Tongue up, and then touch, touch, forward. K, K. Okay? So, lips are open a little bit. Teeth are open a little bit. Okay? Tongue down, then the back goes up. Okay? So down, and then the back goes up and touches, and then forward. K, K, K. So flat, it's flat, it's relaxed, but it's up in the back and push forward. K, K. Okay, so K. Letter K. Okay. So lips, open, teeth open and down, and then tongue is going to go up in the back part, and scrape forward. K, K, K. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go back to the sheet. Okay. So we're reviewing this portion here and how to correctly make the sound with your lips, with your teeth, and with your tongue. Okay? Okay. All right. Let's go to the word list. Okay? All right. Let's look at the words. Okay. Now, let me see if I have, let me see if my directions are correct. Let's see. Okay. So this should be, yes, read. Okay. So read together so you can read it on screen. Listen to me pronounce it. And if you want to write in your notebook, let's go look at the notebook here. In your notebook, whoops. Oh, okay. Here we go. Okay, so in your notebook, if you want to copy or write, and yes, you should practice writing, okay, make sure that you write the date when you do the activity. What date is it? The day that you're working on, okay? Remember, in English, in America, month, then the day, then the year, okay? So month, day, year. Title, this lesson is phonics, okay? The sound of letter K, and we're going to look at the word list, okay? So you can write number 1, number 2, number 3, all the way to number 12 if you want to write the numbers, okay? We'll do number 1, number 2, and number 3 together here. I'll write them out with you, and then we'll continue from there, okay? Okay, let's go back to the word list. Okay, read, listen, and write, okay? All right, let's take a look at number 1. Okay, read it, listen to it, and write it in your notebook, okay? All right, number 1. Okay, number 1, let's see, which one of these has, okay, there we go. Can we see it correctly? Yeah. Okay, read, listen, and write. Okay, read, listen, and write. Let me get a pen that I can use. Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1. Key. Key. Number 1, key. Okay, so the letter, name, K, sound, key. Okay, number 2. 2. K. King. K. King. Okay, number 2. K. King. 3. K. Kitty. K. Kitty. K. Kitty. Okay. Number 4. K. Kite. K. Kite. K. Kite. Okay. Number 5. K. Kale. K. Kale. K. Kale. Okay. 6. Number 6. K. Kick. K. Kick. K. Kick. Okay. 7. Number 7. K. kayak. K, kayak. K, kayak. Number 8, K, keyboard. K, keyboard. K, keyboard. Okay, 9. K, kettle. K, kettle. Number 9, K, kettle. Number 10, K, kitchen. K, kitchen. Okay, number 10, K, kitchen. 11, K, ketchup. K, ketchup. Okay, number 11, K, ketchup. Okay, 12, last one, K, Kansas. K, Kansas. Okay, number 12, K, Kansas. All right. Let's clean up. I'm going to clean up, and then let's go back to the top, and we'll listen to each one time. Okay? Okay. All right, let's go back to number 1. Okay. Listen, and if you need more time to write, you can write. Okay? All right. All right, starting with number 1. Number 1, key. Number 2, king. Number 3, kitty. Number 4, kite. Number 5, kale. Number 6, kick. Number 7, kayak. Number 8, keyboard. Number 9, kettle. Number 10, kitchen. Number 11, ketchup. And number 12, Kansas. Okay. All right. All right. That takes care of listening. Okay. So read, listen, and copy or write. Okay. All right. Let's go back up on our sheet and take a look at the to-do list and see where we are. Okay. Okay, we've completed number 4 for reading, listening, and writing. We looked at the word list. Okay. All right, now let's move to number 5. Okay, and let's work on something a little bit different. Let's do reading, let's do listening, and let's do speaking. And when we do this, we'll go ahead and use the picture slides to do this next activity. Okay. All right, so let's take those directions down there. We're done with our listening and writing. Let's go to the second activity. Okay. All right. Let's go to a next activity. All right. Listening and repeating. Okay. All right. Listen and repeat. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the sheet and let's get set up on the correct page here. Okay. So we're going to move over to the picture slides. Okay. All right. Now let's see if we can find that here. There we go. Okay, so let's work with the picture slides and we'll practice pronunciation. Okay, so let's see. Okay, listen and repeat. Practice practice speaking. Okay, so a chance to practice. Okay, so we'll roll through the slides. You can listen to it, say it, practice your speaking, practice talking in English. Okay, all right, let's go through it. So we'll go through and we'll pronounce each one several times, and then we'll go through and do each one time. Okay, all right, here we go. All right, listen and repeat. Okay, all right, number one, listen to it and then practice it. Okay, number one. Okay, we'll say the name of the letter, and then we'll say the name of the word. Okay? All right, you ready? Okay, number one, K. Key. K. Key. Okay, number one, K. Key. Number two, K. King. K. King. Okay, number two, K. King. Number three, K. Kitty. K. Kitty. Okay, number three, K. Kitty. Number four, K. Kite. K. Kite. Okay, number four, K. Kite. Okay, number five, K. Kale. K. Kale. Okay, listen and repeat. Number five, K. Kale. Six, K. Kick. K. Kick. Okay, number six, K. Kick. Number seven, K. Kayak. Number seven, K. Kayak. Okay, seven, K. Kayak. Okay, let's go to eight. Okay, eight, K. Keyboard. K. Keyboard. Okay, number eight, K. Keyboard. Okay, let's go to nine. Okay, number nine. Listen and repeat it. Nine, K. Kettle. K. Kettle. Okay, number nine, K. Kettle. Okay, 10, K. Kitchen. K. Kitchen. Okay, number 10, K. Kitchen. Okay, 11. Okay, 11. Getting hungry. Number 11, K. Ketchup. K. Ketchup. Number 11, K. Ketchup. Okay, one more. Number 12. Okay, repeat it. Number 12. K. Kansas. K. Kansas. Okay, number 12. K. Kansas. Okay, so let's continue with listen and repeat. Practice your speaking. Let's go from number 12 back down to number 1, each one time. Okay, and then we'll come back up from 1 to 12 with a chance for you to say it first. Okay? All right, for number 12 to number 1, listen and repeat right after. Okay? All right, you ready? Okay, number 12, repeat it. Kansas. 11. Ketchup. 10. Kitchen. 9. Kettle. 8. Keyboard. 7. Kayak. 6. Kick. 5. Kale. 4. Kite. 3. Kitty. 2. King. And number 1. Key. Okay. All right, so now we'll start at number 1 and then we'll push back to number 12. But this time I will say the number, you listen to the number, and then you say the word first, and then I will repeat the word after I give you a chance to say it first, okay? Okay, so I'll say the number, you say the word, and then I will repeat the word for you. Okay? All right, you ready? Okay, number 1. How do you say number 1? Okay, number 1. Say it. Key. Number 2. Okay, say it. Number 2. King. 3. Say it. Kitty. 4. Say it. Kite. 5. Say it. Kale. 6. Say it. Kick. 7. Ooh, tough one. Number 7. Say it. Kayak. Number 8. Say it. Keyboard. Number 9. You say it. Kettle. Number 10. Say it. Kitchen. Number 11. You say it. Ketchup. Number 12. You say it. Kansas. Okay. All right, let's go back to number 1. We'll go back through and repeat each one a little bit faster. Listen and repeat for this one. Okay? So listen, repeat, practice speaking. Okay? All right, you ready? This one will be a little bit faster. Okay? All right. Listen and repeat. Number 1, key. 2, king. 3, kitty. 4, kite. 5, kale. 6, kick. 7, kayak. 8, keyboard. 9, kettle. 10, kitchen. 11, ketchup. 12, Kansas. Okay. All right. Good job. Okay. Let's give you a round of applause there. Okay. All right, good job. Okay, that takes care of, I think, part 2. Let's go back to our sheet and let's see where we are. That was the picture slides. Okay, so let's go back up. Yes, that was the completion of number 5. Okay, so let's check off number 5. And let's move ourselves now to number 6, okay? All right, number 6 is going to be to complete a practice exercise for listening and writing, okay? This will be a listening and writing activity. You will need your notebook and a pen or pencil. Let's complete a dictation together, listen and write for the next section, okay? All right, so let me get my sheet set up. Oh, actually, let me move over. Let's get our sheet set up here for dictation. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, so dictation, let's set that up here as well. Okay. All right, so let's continue with phonics. Okay, so phonics, the sound of letters. Continuing with letter K. Now listening and writing practice, a dictation. Okay. All right, so let's go to the third activity. Okay, this will be, not listen and repeat, actually. Dictation. Okay, listen and write. Okay, listen and write. Okay. All right, so let's go back to our sheet here. We're going to start with number 1. Let's look at the directions together. Okay, so let's take a look here at the directions. Okay. All right, directions. Listen and write the word that you hear in your notebook and copy the numbers below. Okay, so we're going to start at number 1. And we're going to go from number 1, we're going to go all the way down to number 12. Okay, 1 to 12. All right, so let me clean that. Okay, so we'll go 1 to 12. All right. Okay, so let me get set up here to do that on number 1. And let's take a look at your notebook and help you get your notebook set up to get ready for this one. Okay, where's my pencil? There it is. Okay, so for dictation, again, you're writing the date. When did you do this? What's your title? The title will be phonics, the sound of letter K. All right, this will be a dictation. So we will do listen and then write the words that you hear. Listen and write. Okay, in the notebook, I'll do number 1, number 2, and number 3 together with you. You can continue to number 12, and we will type the electronic version starting with number 4. Okay. All right, let's go back over to our sheet here. Okay. Actually, let's go to the big cam. And let's see. Let me grab my sheet. Okay, so let's see. Do I have directions for this? Let's see if these directions are correct. Okay. Listen and write the words that you hear. Okay. All right, you ready? All right, let's get ready to go with dictation. All right, dictation. Okay, number 1. Okay, listen and write number 1. Okay, number 1. Okay, number 1, Kansas. Okay, listen and write the words that you hear. Number 1, Kansas. Okay, number 1, Kansas. 2, Kansas. Okay, number 1, Kansas. 2, Kansas. Okay, let's go take a look at the sheet, and we'll do this together for the writing. Okay, what was the correct answer for number 1? What did you write in your notebook? If you listen and write and you wrote correctly, you would have wrote Kansas. K-N-A-S-A-S, Kansas. It has an uppercase K for the first letter. Okay, so Kansas. Now, I said an extra word with Kansas, so if you're really listening and trying to write everything, you heard me say to Kansas. Okay, so the word Kansas, and then I said to Kansas. Now, to, we normally will see this word to before a verb. We can use it with a verb. To run, to walk, to learn, to study, to read, to write. Here we see to location. Okay, so to can be used with the verb, but we can also use to help when we talk about location. Where? Kansas is a state in the United States. It's a place. Okay, so I can say I will go to Kansas. So go to, we can say to. Okay, so let's go to our electronic sheet and let's fix the electronic sheet to have the same answer. So correct answer for number 1 was Kansas. Okay, and we said a little bit extra to Kansas. Okay, do make sure that you have your uppercase for your letter K for this one. Okay, okay, number 2. Number 2, listen and write what you hear. Okay, number 2, kick. Okay, listen and write it. Kick. Okay, number 2, to kick. Okay, number 2, kick. To kick. Okay. Let's go to the sheet here and look at the sheet together. Okay, number 2, the vocabulary word. The vocabulary word we said was the word kick. Okay. And again, with the verb, the action kick, we hear to kick. Okay, so again, we hear to. Okay. Number 3 is next. Okay, ready? Number 3, listen and write the words you hear. Number 3, key. Key. The key. Okay, number 3, key. The key. Okay, let's do one more in the notebook and then we'll fix the sheet to get the sheet to match what we have here. Okay, number 3, correct answer, key. K-E-Y, key. Okay, and what was the extra word? Key. You heard me say the key. Okay, so you see this word, the article, the. Okay. If you don't know about articles, go to the channel for Learn English with Teacher Joe. There is a grammar lesson for articles that teaches you about the letter the. Okay, so we saw to with location, place, go to school, go to Kansas. We see to with the verb action, to kick, to read, to learn. Now we see the article the with the noun key. Key is a noun, key is a thing, the key. Okay, let's fix the sheet to get the sheet updated, and then we'll continue all the way to 12. Okay, all right, let's go back to the sheet. Oh, let's fix number 2 and let's fix 3. Okay, all right, number 2, we said kick, and we said the extra word was to kick. Okay, so action. Kansas, this was to for location or place. We use to. Go to school, go to the store. Okay, so location. But we also see to here. So to with the verb or action. Okay, so to kick, to run, to jump. Okay, number 3, what did we say for 3? Oh, we said key. And key is a noun, so we heard the word, the article the before the noun, the key. Okay, all right. Okay, that takes care of 3. On to number 4. Okay, all right, let's go to 4. Okay, number 4, listen and write what you hear. Number 4. Kitchen. Okay, listen and write the words. Kitchen. Okay, this is number 4. Kitchen. A kitchen. Okay, 4. Kitchen. A kitchen. Okay, let's go to the worksheet. Okay, kitchen, we said. Kitchen, kitchen. Okay, and kitchen is a place. It is a noun. Okay, so we can say a kitchen. Is that correct? Yes, a kitchen. Okay, so again, we have the article a in front of the place, noun, kitchen. Okay, number 5. 5. Listen and write. 5. King. 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 The king. Okay, number 5. King. The king. Okay, let's go to our sheet. Okay, number 5. Okay, we said king, King, and we use the article the, so we said the king. 6. Okay, 6. Okay, listen and write the words that you hear. Number 6. Kayak. Kayak. Okay, write the word kayak. Okay, number 6, kayak. A kayak. Okay, 6. Okay, we said kayak, spelling K-A-Y-A-K. Kayak. And what was the article? A or the? Okay, it looks like a kayak. A kayak. Okay. 7. All right, 7. Okay, listen and write the words that you hear. Number 7, kitty. Kitty. Okay, number 7, kitty. The kitty. Okay, 7 was kitty. The kitty. Okay, number 7. What did you write? How did you spell it? Kitty. K-I-T-T-Y. Kitty. Okay, what was the article? A or the? Kitty. The kitty. Okay. 8. Okay, number 8. Okay, listen and write ketchup. Ketchup. Okay, number 8. Ketchup. The ketchup. Ketchup. The ketchup. Okay, 8. Ketchup. How do we spell it? Ketchup. U-P, ketchup. A or the for the article. Oh, the ketchup. The ketchup. 9. Okay, 9. Okay, listen and write. 9. Keyboard. 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 A keyboard. Okay, this is 9. Keyboard. A keyboard. Okay, let's go to the sheet. 9. Okay, we said keyboard. How did you spell it? Okay, Keyboard. Keyboard. What was the article? A keyboard or the keyboard? Okay, looks like a keyboard. A keyboard. Okay. How about number 10? Okay, 10. Okay, listen and write. Kale. 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 The kale. Okay, number 10. Kale. The kale. Okay, 10. Spelling for kale. Kale. K-A-L-E. Kale. A kale or the kale? What did we say? We said the kale. The kale. Okay, 11. Okay, 11. Listen and write what you hear for 11. Kite. Kite. Number 11. Kite. A kite. Okay, 11. Kite. A kite. Okay, for 11. How did you spell it? Kite. K-I-T-E. Kite. Article A or the. A kite or the kite. Okay, we said a kite. Okay, a kite. All right. One more, last one. Number 12. Listen and write what you hear. Okay, number 12. Can you guess number 12? Which one is it? What is missing? Number 12. Kettle. 12. Kettle. Kettle. A kettle. Okay, 12. Kettle. A kettle. Okay, last one, 12. Let's spell it out. Kettle. How did you spell it? K-E-T-T-L-E. Kettle. A or the for the article, we said a kettle. Okay, so a kettle. Okay, let's go back to the top and we'll go through and repeat each one time so you can check your list. Okay, number 1, Kansas. 2, Kansas. 2, kick. To kick. 3, key. The key. 4, kitchen. A kitchen. 5, king. The king. 6, kayak. A kayak. 7. Kitty. The kitty. Number 8. Ketchup. The ketchup. 9. Keyboard. A keyboard. Number 10. Kale. The kale. Number 11. Kite. A kite. And number 12. Kettle. A kettle. All right. Okay, that should take care of dictation, listen and write. Okay, so good job for listen and write. Okay, before we go, let's go back to our list and take a look at the to-do list to see how we did. I think we finished up with everything. Okay, so that should be number 6. Okay, so number 6 is complete. So we can say 6 is done. Okay, number 7. Okay, info on the next videos and say goodbye. Okay, all right. All right, next video. Next video will be a vocabulary lesson, okay? So if you like phonics, there are more phonics lessons that you can go to our channel and watch phonics lessons. Vocabulary will be next, and after the vocabulary, we will do a new grammar lesson after that. So vocabulary and grammar will be next, okay? All right, before we go, let's take a look at a challenge that I have for you to write something in the comments. Let's see if you can follow directions, listen, and write in the comments, okay? All right, let's take a look. Okay, challenge, a student challenge for you in the comments section when you watch this video, when you finish with this video. Log into YouTube with your Gmail and write your answer in the comments section. Write your 3 favorite English words that start with the letter K. So what words do you like that start with letter K, your 3 favorite, okay? All right, students, we're going to stop here for this lesson, okay? Vocabulary will be next. Of course, if you like phonics lessons and you want to study other lessons, we have previous lessons on phonics for you to watch if you're new. If you're returning and you watch videos, we will have more phonics, of course, to come, more different letters and blends to come, okay? All right, thank you for watching, students. Thank you for logging in and liking the video. Thank you for going to the comments section. Thank you for sharing the video. Subscribe if you are new, okay? All right, we will see you in the next video, okay? All right, students, thank you. We will see you next time. Bye, students. Like the video. Log in. Subscribe. Comment. Share. Okay? All right. Bye-bye. We'll see you the next time.